So SPLC just got busted, right? Who's their donors? Bungie. Who does Bungie? Sony. China. How do people not see this? This is just one of the ways that they pushed hatred into our country. This is just one. There's so many. Asmongold just made a video about the SPLC and he mentioned the iceberg. It's wild. We've been invaded. We need someone to come in and clean this up. I'm literally looking up how to become president. It would be so wild. But I would run. And I would get killed, but I would run. I would be the worst. But I would be like, first things first, everybody's out. I don't care. Biden, after that fiasco, all this stuff, you gotta go. I'm so sorry. If you came to the country, goodwill or ill will, either way, I love your face, but you have to leave my home. And if it became your home, well, I'm sorry, but you invaded. And you are no longer invited. So that would be the first thing I would do. Second thing I would do is legitimately make a public team. Like it would be a team. It'd be like Alex Jones. I don't know. He comes to mind just because I know he would do it. Joe Rogan. I'd even let Asmongold, Hassan. I'd let some of Hassan pick some of his people. I don't really know the other side that well. But like I would take like YouTubers in of certain areas, not like a fashion YouTuber or something. That wouldn't make sense, right? But I would take people who would want to look at certain things, and I would let those people, and multiple would be doing this. Like it would like live stream, and we would have to be careful. Of course, there are some things that remain confidential and need to be confidential, right? And that's going to be like military stuff. But basically anything that happens in U.S. ground, it's no longer allowed to be covered up. Like SPLC, there's not even a name. They didn't even name anybody. There's not a single name. It's such a fucking joke. Well, we're SPLC, we're gonna burn this one down. Not with the white boys. We don't want to give the white boys any more money. We're too busy promoting the black ones and the brown ones over here. But the white ones, we're done with them. They were pretty much worthless anyways. They couldn't do much. What the fuck was the KKK? I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what they're funding for. It wasn't white hate groups. At least I don't think it was. Maybe. I have no idea. But it seems like no. To me, that's doctored. That's bullshit. To me, it is. They're trying to cover up who they were donating the money to. That's my guess, but I don't know. I just couldn't believe they're like that seems so weird. I heard that and I was like, okay, all right, well, they're not doing a very good job then, because there's a lot of fucking fatigue. It is what it is. That's the other thing, man. I don't give a fuck, man. You can ask my son. I hate this about myself, but if I hurt your fucking feelings, or your fucking feelings, not mine. I don't give a fuck. Like, I do. I hate it, but it's so exhausting. If you're sucking dick, suck dick. You munch carpet. You want to be a whore. But, like, just be very upfront about it and be like, hi, I'm a whore. I don't want to work. I just want to, do this. Or like if you want to be a player, right? Just stop being deceiving. Like if you want to be a player, be straight up. And then if you come find out that you're lying, see, there needs to be accountability. You need to get lynched in the street or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but like this is wild. This is just deceiving and just everything, man. It's so fucking funny to me. The SPLC was indicted. Oh, cool, cool, cool. So we're gonna find out. No, 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 no. Next time, next time. We just talking about. We just wanted people to know the white hate groups. Yeah, we got rid of them. They bad. Yeah. But don't worry about no donors. They're victims. They're victims. Yeah. They didn't even know. Yeah, they had no idea. They were donating to these people, and they were like, man, all this hate crime keeps coming and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, you keep having people being violent and doing all these things. What's going on? And they're like, we just need more money. That's it. That's really the bulk of the we just... you know that anime where the kid just throws money at problems? Well, see, our job is to promote hate. We need money for that. I mean, our job is to... Yeah, we said it right, Bungie. Yeah. No, we good. I got you, brother. All right, cool. That's it. Except it was like ching chang, chong 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 chong, and then with a Karen screaming in the background with fucking bird hands. Ugh. Like, it's ridiculous, man. But how the fuck do y'all not see this? Like, I'm for real. This is just an easy example. This is a fucking layup. Like, I do not understand how people do not have the ability to conceive. Israel came in with the military, right? Like, even when we first met, we had programs where we brought Israeli into our military intelligence programs. And, like, we literally gave them the keys to our castle because they were so good at military that they were surpassing us. And so they were like, hey, come help us. And that's where they got in. Like, it was that far back. And since then, like, they trickled into the FBI. And with the FBI, they did 9/11. If you look at evidence, it's like, structural metal cannot melt and and there's melting points and cameras and and firemen and and reports, and then you have all the reports of all the Hillary killings and and you have the Epstein trials and Bill Clinton, and you have the Bush painting where he was treating him like a monkey because they could lead him along. Epstein was the informant. He was the one telling Bush where the weapons of mass destruction was. That's why Clinton won. They won, dude. I don't understand why people get so fucking butthurt about it. Because here's the deal. Like, we have no more debt. Our debt's gone. We just fucking take the country back. Israel inherited a $37 trillion debt. As far as I'm concerned, they can talk about it with China and figure out how they want to divvy that motherfucker up. But as far as I'm concerned, the American people owe no one absolutely fucking nothing. And that is every corporation. That is every single everything. If you are a veteran, we will take care of you. You will get, if you have a mental disorder, you will start seeing real doctors. Not Chinese, not fucking kooks that came from wherever. No, we're getting rid of all the fucking bullshit. And we're going to have a seriously good medical system again. It's going to be done by right people. Like, this is ridiculous. We are going to have universal health care. And it's going to be done in a good way. Now, are we still going to pay for shit? It depends. However it makes it the right way. I'm not an expert. I don't have to be an expert. It's not for me to decide. But I can tell you that I want to try to figure out a way in this world, with our social security numbers, we have to do something better. I want a better identification for American citizens, but we need to be able to do a poll. We are a democracy. That is why we have this country, right? And we do need to have, like, the electoral college to some degree and stuff like that. We need to have checks and balances in all things, right? Because, like, right now, if they invaded that system, because that's what they're doing, they're invading our country so that they can try to push to get rid of the electoral college, so they can push for the popular vote and they can push who they want to be the next president. That's 100% what they're doing. And they hired, they hired or purchased. I like to say purchased because they are slaves. They purchased these prisoners and the insane asylums and just the lowest of the low. They opened our gates, which who gave a shit about the gates? It was the ones that they were literally shipping in. Like they were purchasing people and funding them to come into the country. Like, and we've caught some, but we've only caught like 1%. That's it, people. It's bad. It's real bad. It's like really bad. If I wish people understood. If they did, and like I said, if I'm president, I'll tell you right now, first thing I will do the second I have the power is I will turn the military into a force to clean the country out. And then as soon as I do that, the next thing I will do is I will get to every single judge and explain to them that moving forward, if public opinion on their court cases is not good, it'll be maybe one every 3 months, something like that, then they are at risk of their job. And that's all there is to it. We live in this digital age where everything's instant anyway. So we give some time, some leeway for things to cool down and cooler heads prevail. But some of these judges is ridiculous, and some of these people getting out is ridiculous. So they need to be held accountable. I believe they should be charged. I would love to start charging people with treason, but that's too high of a charge to just throw around willy-nilly. So I don't quite know what the right thing to do would be. But again, I would defer to, hopefully people who I can depend on, who I find in this journey, who understand the judicial side better. But I want to team up with people like you. I'm serious. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I have no idea. But if I get any penny out of this, that's what I'm going to do. I mean it. Like, this is dumb. Because all they're going to do is tell us you can vote for this guy or this guy. We pick this guy. We pick this guy. Pick one of the two. And there's like a third dude in the background. He's screaming like, pick me, pick me. But realistically, like, they control the media. They control everything. If they don't want you to have a voice, it's going to be very difficult. Like, realistically, this is going to see 3 people. And 2 of them are going to be me. So, hey, other person. But like, it just makes no fucking sense. Like, everything is corrupt. I don't understand why everybody, we all joke about it. We all talk about it. We all, like, pussyfoot around it. Like, but at the end of the day, like I just said, SPLC, they're going to get rid of the company. Nobody's going to be held accountable. The donors, none of the money. Like, cash patrol, follow the money. Asmongold pulls up Bungie. I guarantee the FBI has not done that. No, they're not going to go. The donors are victims, guys. You can't. China? No. Gosh. Coming out with, marathon? No. Woke as shit, barely working. What's all the money for? What are they doing? I don't know. They're not making video games, though. Massive budget and stealing shit. Like I said, shitty company, shitty donor. Who owns the company? I mean, it all adds up to me, man. Everything points to Israel and China. Like, everything. It's so fucking funny. It's so funny, though. Like Walmart. I'm like, all right, what about Walmart? And I'm like, well, Walmart, man, I don't know. Because I don't really think about them. They're supposed to be American, but I don't know. I really don't. Their food is fake. I know that. Just point blank. It's just fake. I'm in Oklahoma. And, like, there's not, like, there's cows, don't get me wrong, but, like, guys, we're not eating fucking meat. I get my shit from a butcher, dude. I'm not even playing. Like, I just know. It's gross. Like, the shit y'all be eating is not real food. The FDA lied. It's so easy to explain this shit to people, and I don't understand why they just magically think like, oh, well, we live in this corporation government where nobody could keep a secret. Well, they're not keeping a secret. All they're being told is hey, go do your job. You work at a place, right? The FDA. Okay. You push grains. Why are we pushing grains? Well, because in the Bible, You could live off grains, and you didn't have to eat much. You really didn't eat much. You just ate a little bit of bread, you had a little piece of meat, and that was it, right? We live in this consumer environment. How do you do that, right? They push fillers. So what is everything made out of? High fructose corn syrup. Everything, it's fillers. And so they just keep pushing you full of more and more fillers, and they stripped out all the nutrients. So you basically, we even growing up, right? It was always said, never go down the center aisles of the grocery store. Why? Because that's where all the shit that never dies is. You can hit the canned goods. They're right on the edge, right? But, there's no reason to go in there for food. Everything in there is toiletries and da-da-da. But all the food in there is fake. It just is. We all joke about it, but even the Campbell's dude was like, yo, don't eat that. McDonald's dude, he can't even fucking swallow. Dude, you look like you swallow, but not your food. But McDonald's, man, woke as fuck, man. Angel Reese trying to promote black versus white, trying to promote feminism, promoting hate. It's just what they do. It's what all of them do. And they're doing it so that it weakens America. Where's the old Christian value, or where is the old atheism value? You don't have to be Christian. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. But most people were at one point, right? But now we got fucking prayer moments and in the middle of the street. Look, I remember fighting because they wanted to get rid of prayer in school. Or you couldn't say the Pledge of Allegiance, right? And you couldn't say amen, because I used to say amen after the Pledge of Allegiance, and they got mad at me, and I was like, fuck you. And I don't know why I did it, but I did it just because, I don't know, I thought it was funny. Or maybe I thought it was included. I don't fucking know, but I said it, and I remember that. But now we have to let people have their religion in the middle of the streets and in the middle of my home and in the middle of everywhere. Nah, fuck that. Nah, fuck your religion. I don't give a shit. I just do not fucking care. I don't care if you're Christian. I don't care if you're Catholic. I don't care if you're a satanic worshiper. I do not give a fuck about what your beliefs are. Now, what you do, right, I do care about. So you can believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. But if you are a nuisance, if you bring bigotry or hatred, or you do not align with American values, you're gone. That's just all there is to it. I'll give you a flight anywhere in the world you want to go. Seriously. And it'll be a nice flight. I'm not even going to put you on a shitty plane. It won't be a first, billion jets, because I'm going to be flying a lot of people. But you'll be flying with other people, and we'll be using good airlines and shit. It'll boost the economy. I think it'll be great. I'll give you a little bit of spending money when you get to the new country. You'll help boost their economy a little bit. You won't have a ton of spending money, but a little bit, and you'll boost their economy a little bit. You'll be a great asset to those economies. And while you're there helping them, we can work on our economy. And like I said, it's perfectly fine. You can believe whatever you want to believe. I do not care. It's not even a question I'm going to ask. I do not care. But basically, if you do not align with, American values, which American values are the fucking TV show Friends, right? Or Jerry Seinfeld, or Martin, right? I'll bring black people, right? Martin was good, man. Y'all were good. Will Smith, you gotta go, dude. For a bunch of reasons. But Martin, you was cool, I think. I hope. Sinbad. Some black people are cool, man, but y'all got a lot of fatigue. Y'all got a lot of shit to clean up. We got a lot of pedophiles, but don't blame us for Israel. That's not our fault. I'm a white dude. Israel's not my fault. Please don't blame me for that. I'm a victim, man. We're all victims, all right? Except for Israel and China. And then all the illegals and all that shit, right? But, we got to come together, dude. No more fighting. No more stealing. Shit's going to get tough. And people going to have to work. I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to have to start cropping fields. We're going to have farmers again. We're going to have people making shit with their hands. We're going to have jobs. And I mean it. Like, we're going to have real jobs. Like, I'm going to get kids who want to go to school. And, like, if you want to go to school and you want to be a computer nerd, yo, I got you. If you want to go to school and you want to be a welder, I got you. Like, we're going to make it to where we teach kids how to succeed. I believe every single person should go into our military for 2 years. I think it's a great idea. And while there, I think they're going to learn advanced technologies. This is going to help them get into literally military technology. They are going to be so advanced in their fields that it's going to be mind-numbing. It's what Israel does, and it's a very smart thing to do. It's not a brainwashing thing, but it will help. There are other nations that want to take over, and they're not as nice, and we have forgotten that. We have gotten fat, we have gotten lazy, and we forgot. We literally forgot 9/11. How many people do you have to remind every now and then that 9/11 actually happened? We literally forgot. And I just don't understand how people cannot, like, see this. And I realize, like, it seems implausible, right? And there's a lot of evidence that would be like, nah, this guy's completely wrong. But, like, what am I saying that is so wrong? Like, it makes logical sense. If investigated properly, which at this time, I don't know. Like, Nick Shirley, he's doing it, and they're trying to stop him already, and he's just a YouTuber. Like, we need, like, military. We need, like a real law firm people. Like, we need real people who really want to help this country. And unfortunately, that was supposed to be our politicians, but they're not. They're fake, and they've been bought. Because those are supposed to be the representation of people, and they're supposed to be the different farmers and the different governors and different whatever, right? But now they're all just celebrities, and they're all fake as fucking old and demons. So our executive branch is Israel, our politicians are corrupt as shit, and our judicial system doesn't keep anybody behind bars. So what are we supposed to do? Seriously, the country has been invaded. If you don't see how each one of our branches has been defeated, I don't know what to do to help you. In the media, name the 5 companies that own the media you watch. What all 5 do those companies have, in common? They're all with the same donors. They're all with pretty much the same people.